On November 16, 1776, the guns of Fort Orange on the tiny Dutch island of St. Eustatius in the West Indies were returning the ritual salute on entering a foreign port of an American vessel, the Andrew Doria, as she came up the roadstead, flying at her mast the red and white striped flag of the continental Congress. The return salute to the Andrew Doria, ordered on his own initiative by the governor of St. Eustatius, Johannes de Graaf, was the first recognition following the rebel colony's declaration of independence of the American flag and American nationhood by an official of a foreign state. Dutch priority was not the most important aspect of the event, but as other claimants have disputed the case, let it be said that the guns of Fort Orange were confirmed at the first by the President of the United States in a plaque presented to St. Eustatius in 1939 over the engraved signature of Franklin D. Roosevelt. De Graaf's risky and courageous act found a place in the permanent annals of the United States, although it may be the least known of any.
The Institute for Advanced Study, Princeton, New Jersey, USA. Center for Theoretical Research. May be best known as the academic home of Albert Einstein, John von Neumann and Kurt Gödel. Other famous scholars who have worked at the Institute: J. Robert Oppenheimer, Freeman Dyson, George Cannon and Herman Weyl. Current director is Robert Dijkgraaf.
So it's easy to see the historical significance of the link between the United States and the Netherlands here in Princeton. The town color and the university colors are orange, but the remarkable thing here at my own institute is that there is this kind of second interaction which I feel very strongly in terms of the academic world, of scholarship, of physics, my own field. And many Dutch physicists actually worked here. In my field, it's not only important where you come from, what are your roots, your origins. It's also very important what's your destination. And I see many people here from all over the world that feel that they are coming home.
Robert Dijkgraaf graduated cum laude for his studies theoretical physics and mathematics at the University of Utrecht. His focus is on string theory, quantum gravity, the interface between mathematics and particle physics, and the interface between science and society. Dijkgraaf is a distinguished professor at the University of Amsterdam and has been a guest professor at Harvard, MIT, Berkeley and Kyoto. In addition, he has been president of the Royal Netherlands Academy of Sciences and is a member of the Royal Dutch Society of Sciences. His work was awarded several times with renowned scientific prizes.
It's very interesting to compare the two cultures in science in the Netherlands and the United States. I would say in Holland we have the natural tendency to collaborate. Collaboration between individuals, collaborate between universities. In the US it's much more about the individual expression, and there's like a healthy competition between institutions. And I must say, in some sense, it's wonderful for me to experience both worlds, because I feel in some sense the ideal situation is somewhere in between. The Dutch-American heritage is a story of a long friendship that started very early, that had significant interactions through history. And it depends a little bit where you are in the US, but certainly here on the East Coast, close to New York, you also feel that this part of the country has a kind of an imprint of Dutch thinking, the Dutch attitude. I think my first interactions with the Netherland-America Foundation was when I was president of the Royal Netherlands Academy of Arts and Sciences, which is very much involved with the Fulbright fellowships. And then actually I was aware certainly that there is this very nice connection between our two countries. And I was very happy to hear that actually there are organizations that care about that relationship and actually strengthen it and allow particularly young people also give them the opportunity to actually live this other life that I'm so much enjoying myself. These days we see a tendency all over the world to be more inward looking and thinking from a national perspective. And therefore I think it's so important that we have organizations like the NAF that promote international relations and stimulate to learn from each other and build new friendships. And therefore I think it's crucial that we all work to build a great future for the NAF.
Sometimes it is frightening to realize all those increasing numbers, such as the fact that we already celebrate the 95th anniversary of the Netherland-America Foundation this year. And we are your patrons for 37 years. And your patrons stand together for already 52 years. In 242 years ago, the governor of St. Eustatius recognized the American independence. And on the 16th of November 1776, the Andrew Doria sailed in Fort Oranje under the new American flag. Flags were hoisted and lowered and salutes sounded. Great Britain was furious as we were allies for a very long time. We, the Republic of the Netherlands, typical Dutch, stated that it was merely a colonial revolt, and to punish us, the British plundered the whole island. And the French, dressed as Brits, recaptured Statia as requested by the Americans in recognition of our first salute.
I salute the first salute as a token of our long-lasting friendship. It's a joy to be here again in your midst. I want to thank both the Netherland-America Foundation and the organizers of the Peter Stuyvesant Ball, in particular, to arrange this very attractive event. I wish you all a splendid evening.